For decades, whispers have circulated about a military base buried deep in the Nevada desert, a place so secretive that even the locals refer to it only as the Hollow. The official story was that it served as a training ground for advanced aviation technology, but anyone who lived near its perimeter knew better. Strange lights danced across the sky at impossible speeds, sometimes vanishing and reappearing miles away in a blink. Farmers complained of entire herds disappearing overnight, only for the carcasses to be returned weeks later, mutilated with surgical precision no predator could have caused. For years, government spokespeople dismissed it as paranoia or natural phenomena, but leaked memos hinted at something darker: classified operations involving reverse-engineered technology not of this earth. The most chilling story came from an air traffic controller named Daniel Rhodes. He had worked at the Hollow for over a decade and eventually couldn't keep silent. In a recorded testimony later leaked to independent journalists, he described an underground chamber built beneath the base, housing biological specimens preserved in glass cylinders filled with amber fluid. Rhodes claimed they weren't just extraterrestrial in origin. They were hybrids created by blending human DNA with something far older and unknown. According to him, these experiments weren't about defense, they were about control. Imagine, he said, soldiers who could withstand radiation, disease, and psychological warfare. Imagine beings designed to follow orders without hesitation, without conscience. But the story gets stranger. Around 1997, a fire broke out near the Hollow, and for a brief moment, local fire crews were called in before the military sealed them off. One of those firefighters, an older man named Miguel, spoke decades later about what he saw in the smoke. Figures taller than men with elongated limbs being herded into armored trucks by soldiers in hazmat suits. They moved slowly as though drugged, and their eyes glowed faintly even in daylight. Days after he told this story, Miguel vanished. His family claimed men in dark suits visited their home and threatened them to never mention it again. Over the years, declassified documents have trickled out under the Freedom of Information Act, but they always come blacked out, page after page of censored text. Still, a few fragments remain visible: mentions of Project Seraphim, unclassified genetic sequences, and civilian asset control protocols. Theories spread that the government was preparing for a future where natural humanity would be obsolete, replaced by engineered hybrids under their complete command. Whether the origins were alien or something unearthed from Earth's own forgotten history, the truth was locked away, hidden beneath layers of denial. To this day, official agencies insist there's nothing unusual about the Hollow, and yet people who camp near its borders still report the same glowing lights and rumbling sounds beneath the desert floor, like machinery alive and working tirelessly underground.